first. So we've shown you what Chef Mark can do for breakfast, which was some Scottish eggs Benny, or 6 other varieties if you head down to the cafe, and some banana pecan Belgian waffles with the perfectly toasted pecans, which was the secret. You got to wait for it to smell it, and then you know it's good.
It's a nice nuttier taste.
And now we want to kind of let loose with a little bit of dinner and kind of wrap things up. We're making chicken marsala.
I just a little twist on chicken marsala. We do Friday night dinner, 4:30 to 8:30. We have a BYOB license, so we allow you to bring in your wine, bring in your beer. We don't charge a corking fee or anything.
Oh,
just bring it in, have fun, enjoy, and the money they're saving, without the markup, covers the meal. It's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely. And it is kind of a little bit retro, a little bit like what we just saw with, you
exactly.
know, I mean, you don't see that very often anymore. Okay, so now let's do this.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to just pound out the chicken breast. You want to pound out the chicken breast. When you get a breast, you got a thin end, you got a thick end. Well, if you cook, by the time the thick end's cooked, the thin end's dry.
Right.
So you want to pound it all out, make it all even so it cooks evenly.
I got you started.
You sure did. That's it. I'm done. That's awesome.
I got to, smash some ice today and some chicken. There's no excuses for me to lose my temper today.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
De-stressed. Little pepper, little salt. We'll flip it over. Same thing both sides. Remember, when you work with chicken, you want to wash your hands if you handle it because of the salmonella. And we dredge it in flour. You want to shake off any excess flour because in this dish we're going to use some heavy cream. Okay. So it's going to be thickened.
And the temperature of our pan that it's going into?
I would say it's medium high. And when you lay it out forward. This way, if it slips, it splashes forward. You don't get burned.
All right. Oh, well, the camera operator does, but we're not worried about that right now.
Well, the lens might be all spotty, but that might be okay. Then you figure to cook this 3-4 minutes per side.
Okay.
Flip it over. Same thing, 3-4 minutes per side. Take it out. You have to do the quick promo here.
Okay.
Hit it a little bit more oil. Mushrooms.
Now, obviously, as Mark just mentioned, we're going to speed things up just so that you can kind of see. Sometimes a lot of times, I don't know if you know this, but on our website, if people like to, try the recipe at home, they can look for the recipe online, then they can watch the video again. So that they go, how in the world did we do that?
Sometimes it's hard for me to give a recipe.
Right.
Because a lot of stuff I do by eye, a lot of stuff I do by pinch. Well, look at your fingers, look at my fingers. My pinch is probably 3 times the size of your pinch. So sometimes it doesn't really quite come out the same.
Well, we can follow, we can kind of follow what you did when we watch the video back and kind of adapt it to maybe our own preferences and our own fingers. But, we can see that would have been about 3 or 4 minutes just to get that nice and warm. And then you start with a little bit of sauteing of the mushrooms.
A little pepper, a little onion. Figure this is pretty much sauteed.
Okay.
Not enough, but for now it is. Anytime you add wine, you want to take it away from the fire. Okay. Because the alcohol could ignite. Okay. And then you'd be cursing me, going, this dish, you owe me a kitchen, I got to replace the whole kitchen.
If I would have only just gone into the restaurant, this would have been a much better recipe.
So then let's just cook down, let the wine reduce. Heavy cream.
And the reduction is the key in something like this, so that you don't have the overpowering flavor of the white wine.
Oh, exactly. Right? You want to actually burn this off. Okay. Which, I have a gas stove, so it burns off easy. You'd have a little lighter, and you could ignite it and let it burn off. They say when you burn the wine, all the alcohol is gone. No, there's still a very little percentage of alcohol left. Right. Okay. Let this reduce down. I add some currants. Easiest description I tell people, baby raisins.
Baby raisins. Okay. Okay. And this is what they're going to look like after we get everything kind of all blended. They're going to kind of even shrink up just even a little bit more.
So you like baby raisins.
All right, well, let's drizzle a little bit of this on there so everybody can see what it looks like when it's all good and ready. Oh, still looks good. We have to go to lunch after this.